Before we begin, now let's get into the main event. It's my pleasure to introduce our estimate speaker for tonight, Salah Mehed, and co-speaker Fizan Mohammed. They will be sharing their insights on clothing and its impact in the nature. Without further ado, please join me in welcoming Salah Mehed and Fizan Mohammed.
Hi
Salah,
everyone.
you can share.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Okay. Can I get
Hello.
anyone's response? Yeah. Okay. Let's move to the presentation. Can you see my screen?
Stella, your camera is on.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
no. Yeah, just on
Make
it.
sure it is on. Okay.
Yeah. I guess everyone can see this, right? Can anyone see it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The
Yes,
environmental
it is visible.
impact of clothing. The global fashion sector. Uh, the fashion industry is a massive global market where the key, key players like LUMH, Nike, and Zara, they are the main players of this fashion industry. Um, LU, LYMH is a French brand which is like uh, Louis Vuitton, and Nike is an American brand known for its sports coverage, and Zara is a Spanish brand which is known for its festive fashion. And like these brands had economic growth but also has a significant environmental impact, including pollution and resource. Balancing economic benefits with environmental responsibility is a broad challenge in the fashion industry. Like they have this kind of uh, growth and all, like they're good at their work. I mean, have many achievements, but it somehow it is harmful for our environment. Yeah, and utilization in clothing production. The clothing industry heavily impacts on global resource, notably through this high water usage for cotton farming. I guess everyone know what is cotton farming, right? Isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can anyone tell that what is cotton farming? Anyone, please? I guess you don't know. Hello, can I get any response?
I know that
Yeah, tell me.
it is for
Okay. Anyways,
folk material called material.
okay, thank you. Yeah. For this cotton farming, they use many water, but I think it's a waste of water because they're also using this chemical, and we are like this cotton once it was young, and we are wearing it, and we have this chemical which causes many diseases or itches and rashes. So like they're wasting this cotton by using many water also, and yeah, and significantly energy utilization during manufacturing. Yeah, the energy is the main problem because it contains water pollutions and climate change by manufacturing pollutions, right? Like that. And a large amount of land used for both agriculture and waste management. Yeah, they are using like many of our landers for this waste management. Like if we hear this, we thought there is a separate building or something for this waste management, but no, they're using this land fillings for just throw it away and telling that is waste management. And like once it was like filled with this stresses and waste and all, we can't use this, which like if it is even a nicer place, we can't use this because of this thing, and it is also hard to remove, I guess. And these factors underscore the needs for more sustainable practices to reduce the environmental footprints of fashion. Yeah, pollution from clothing production. Yeah, clothing production contribute the pollutions through chemical runoff from dye process. Like they're using chemicals for dyeing, but we could just go with like eco-friendly dyeing. By fruits we can dye our clothes, but I'm not telling to use fruits. We can use its leftovers like the peels and all we can use for dyeing. And yeah, instead of these chemicals, it is better to dye with this leftover fruits peel and like this, right? Isn't it?
Will they last?
What?
Will those color last like for a long time?
Well, I can't say that. I can't sure that. It depends, I guess.
Okay, so it's better to use natural colors, right? You
Yeah.
mentioned. Okay.
Thank you for responding. And
You're welcome.
microplastics from significant fabrics and air pollutions from manufacturing. These pollutions harm water source, soil, and air quality. Looking for this air quality, like we are mostly nowadays we are breathing this polluted oxygen, which is harmful us, not only from this fashion industry, also from others. So, yeah, underlining the needs for more sustainable practices. Yeah, we want to make a difference, right? Does we?
Yep. Yep. We need to make a difference.
Yeah. Does anyone have like how can we make a difference? Any idea? Does anyone have an idea?
Like reduce the use of synthetic clothes.
Okay, good. Okay. The environmental impact of clothing is profound, involving high resource usage, like pollution and significant waste. What? Does anyone ask something? Okay, then. Track Tracklining these challenges require teamwork effort from this both fashion industry and consumers. The industry must embrace the sustainable practice. Uh, like if someone is like, for example, if someone is starting a brand, they must have this sustainable practice is better to for us, plus they also, I mean the environment, and such as using eco-friendly materials like plastic and organic, lean and all, and minimalizing waste and adopting the ethical production methods. And meanwhile, consumers can like they can support, and they can also emphasize the quality over quantity and supporting the brands to sustainability possible things like, you know wait, yeah, uh, for this waste management and all. and encouraging in recycling or upcycling. I guess everyone know what is recycling and upcycling. Is it? Does anyone know
I
that?
Yes,
know.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
I know. I know.
Then can you please give us like what is that? Tell us what is that? Come on. Hello?
Guys,
I
can
don't know
you?
that much. It is that thing. I will tell the suggestion. Okay. Like
Okay.
recycling is the we will some throw will we will throw some things and that like we will throw our clothes anything so the anyone will take that and recycle it and it will give on shop like that it is. I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay, kind of. And like some of the brands are providing this recycling, and also they are, if we recycle, we also get a small out of maybe like a offer or the money. If it is like, for example, Zara is providing recycle, and they're also giving us an offer for this recycling. And to me, well, I don't recycle that much because I mostly do upcycling. And yeah, by working together, we can create a more sustainable fashion ecosystem and reduce the navigated environmental effect of clothes. Mhm. Yeah, now it's a Q&A section. Well, I can't see people, so I just stop sharing and then ask me. Does anyone have any questions? No one have questions. Then I guess we have to end up.
I have one question for you. So
Okay.
you said, these clothes can be recycled. Can you tell me what can it be recycled into?
You mean like how it is recycled?
Yeah, how it is recycled? Like,
Okay. You know there are threads in our clothes, right?
yeah, threads and
Yeah. And
yeah,
they are separated. Well, I'm not good at to tell that, but they are like separated, and yeah, going to the yarn again and the yarn again, and they
they make
make
new
something
clothes out of
new.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like that. Oh, okay, okay, yes. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah. And any questions? You can ask any doubts, I guess.
Yeah, guys, come
If it
on,
is
ask
possible,
questions.
I will answer it.
uh, what can we do to help, clothes, mm, make clothes
What?
not impact the nature? What
What?
can
Can I? Can you tell that
what can
again?
we do to help?
Uh, like we can like we can stop buying this cloth again and again and again. Like for like if you're buying one dress, you have to use it maximum of it. Like when until it is dyed all like dyed and dyed. And
So
all yeah,
yeah,
come on.
go. Yeah,
What?
what materials are, you know better for the
Vendex. What?
sustainable?
Oh,
What
sustainable. It
materials?
okay. It is like fiber, and plastic is also eco-friendly material, and organic lean, and there is more.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I see F. 4977 up, hands raised. Can you tell your question?
Yeah. How does clothing affect climate change?
Okay. Like we are not to be honest, most of the people is not recycling or upcycling. They just like once they just used uh they they just throw it in the garbage. We just ended up in the land fillings, and this land is going to be land is going to be waste, and we can't use this anymore. And like this, and by manufacturing and dyeing this, we are having this many pollutions. So it is pollutions are really, I mean, gases are released by into the sky, so it is kind of dangerous. Yeah, that is.
How to make eco-friendly cloth? Like,
you can use you can use eco-friendly materials.
okay, thank you.
Anything else? Guys, come on.
Guys, have any questions?
Can you tell some, you know, uh, different types of fabric
Oh, I want to tell the different type of fabric. It's kind of
that
hard
are
because
good,
there are
that are,
which are good and bad.
yeah,
Okay. As I said, these three things are eco-friendly. They are more like they're more eco-friendly fabrics, and yeah. And well, like it's kind of hard because I don't know what this more about these materials. I'm sorry, I can't accept, answer that. Does anyone have this answer for this question?
What's the question?
Like, uh, tell the materials which are eco-friendly and not
not
eco-friendly.
eco-friendly.
Um, like materials like polyester. I don't think those are eco-friendly, but materials like pure cotton are eco-friendly.
Thank you,
So,
thank you.
whatever is made from nature is eco-friendly. Whatever, I'm not saying whatever, but some things that human made, plastic, which involves dangerous stuff. That is not, that is not safe. Which
Yeah,
doesn't
but
involve any
plastic is a
dangerous stuff.
eco-friendly material.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Plastic,
it
Yeah,
is. Yeah.
wait. I think I missed out on something. Let me.
No, because it can be recycled. The plastic can be recycled as we recycling the normal plastic bottles and all.
But the thing is that plastic is
but
something
people
that
won't
people
recycle.
mass produce it instead of recycling them. They mass
Yeah,
produce
but
plastic. Oh, you're
that
talking
is
about
also,
clothes, right? Plastic in clothes.
yeah.
Okay, my bad. Okay. Yeah, that's
Okay.
recyclable.
Okay, does anyone have any questions? Anyone? Come on.
Can can you say like one eco-friendly fabric?
I already tell many times. I don't know why. Like organic lean. Organic lean is a eco-friendly material, and that's all. Can
So
we end up?
yeah, I
Yeah,
have a
come.
question. So what if we harm the environment?
What if we harm the environment? We are harming the environment now.
What?
You asked what will happen if no, what can you repeat your question again?
What will happen when we harm the environment?
Okay. Okay. Mostly, the people, normal people will die because of this bad usage of materials and dying process and all, with the diseases like, I don't know, there are many skin diseases. Some people are allergic to some materials, and uneco friendly materials also kind of danger. And we have itches, scratches, and uh, after if we don't recycle it or upcycle it, it ended up in the landfilling, which we is our home, if like which is our land, and it is, oh, yeah, uh, yeah, for the generation they can't have a house or something because of this landfillings by this stress and wastes. Yeah,
I have one more question.
yeah.
So, what if our Earth is fully covered with plastic and no lands?
I like it is a good question. Uh, well, the people will fight each other because they want lands. If there is any small place to live, they will fight over it and kill themselves. And there will be many suicide, I guess, because of these problems. And uh, of course there will be pollutions and many diseases as possible, as like we can't imagine how much disease will be there also. And we will most probably the generation will low down its popularity.
With
Okay.
popularity.
uh, I mean population.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Yeah, if I see two raised hands.
Yeah, can I say? Can I
Yeah, you
ask?
can. Yeah,
Yeah. Does clothing affect behavior?
behavior of what?
Us, like people, humans.
Oh, like how, like does this clothing affect us, or like can you repeat it again?
Does clothing affect behavior like us?
Our behavior.
Huh.
I think it's a no. I think it depends on people, like with different, you know. For example, uh, there is a dress which is only for this slim woman's, not for a fat woman. I want fat woman wants this very badly, but it is not available in her size. They go crazy, right? I
Okay.
guess. What about
Thank
you,
you.
Prakti? That's,
Yeah, can you hear me?
yeah, I can't.
So basically, I have a few questions. The first question is, how would you be able to determine the quality of fabric?
Like, how we can. Mm, Give me a. Can I get a definition of determine?
Like basically, for example, you're buying some fabric or some dress which is made out of cotton. So basically, there is something which is like low quality and high quality. How would we know that which quality of fabric it is, and how long
Uh,
will it like last and stuff like that?
okay. You know, how long it stay, that depends on our usage. And if it is like it is a bad cloth or something, you can tell if it is buying from fast fashion and all. And for the prices, we can judge them. But I'm not telling that we can judge every clothes. There are some clothes which is good, but
Okay, but
will be
like,
cheaper.
okay, but like, how would we know that if the fabric is good or not? Because even some companies which are selling the clothes for really high price, they'd probably be in
Okay,
like a low
I will I
quality.
will I will give you example.
Hmm.
But you know, take that dress, and the old method of washing clothes, right?
Yeah, but how would
Yeah,
we wash it in the shop though? Like, if you're going in a shop and you can't just wash the clothes and check, I mean, that would obviously be impossible, would it? Like, the store person would not
yeah,
let
that's
you.
why I don't have a good answer for that. But for defining, you can just go to the yeah, you can just use the old method of washing, and like if it is like tearing fast, it means it is a good material. But if it is not tearing that much, that means it is like cheap and unquality material.
But I still kind of didn't get the answer to my question. Does anybody else have an answer? Because, like, if I went to a store, like, if anyone went to a store, they see this really amazing dress and, like, they want to get it. But some people, when they get the dresses, the second they wear it, it'll just tear. But, like, how would we determine if the fabric is good and, like, it'll last for a longer time and if the quality is great?
You can actually,
Anyone else can
you
also
will get
answer.
you will get an idea of the quality of the cloth when you touch them. Like you touch the cloth and you like like what do you call it? I'll turn on my camera. You'll just think, oh, my camera is not working. Okay. When you
Yeah,
like
there
take a
will be a
clothes,
writing.
there will be a
There will be
variety.
a
There will be a
writing.
feeling that yeah, it's good. You know, will be a that that feeling. Yeah, it's a good cloth. Yeah, it's a good quality. Got to last. Or like
We can
if
ask the
like
staff member.
let's say it's the quality is good, you bring it home and tear apart. To about that, you can like there's something called trial rooms. You can try those clothes and see if are they good or
That
not.
That is true
Also,
about the
like you
trial
can
room. That is
yeah,
true
trial.
about the trial rooms, but some clothes are like non-trial roomable. Like they won't allow you to like wear it in trial rooms. And also some things, like, if you touch them, you won't be really able to determine the quality because most of
Okay,
the
then you
clothes
can
are kind of
like
the
what do
same.
you call
You
it?
can buy it and then give it, back if you
Nah,
didn't
if
like it.
What
if
if
the
it is
clothes is teared up, they won't
non-returnable?
take it back. They'll
If
be
it
like,
is
no, you are the
non-returnable,
one who teared it up. Keep it up with yourself.
If it is not returnable, it means it is not that much good, because only cheap products can be unreturnable.
Hmm.
yeah,
And if
or
say like
else
if an
if you want, you
expensive
can
product you
resell it
brought it
also.
home, it tore apart you tore apart whenever you wore it, you can go for a lawsuit.
Yeah, and then if there is a torn part, and then if they are not
We can ask to the
returning it,
staff member.
But
That's better.
yeah, you can
But the
also stuff
staff member
also
would
like you can like
honestly,
like what do you call it? You can test the quality of the cloth by like pushing it and not pushing and pulling it. What do you call it?
yeah,
I mean, they should know.
by
Like
trying to
I don't
tear it, by
yeah,
trying to
by
even,
trying the strength of the cloth or something like that.
yeah.
Just
if
using
we
minimal
try the
force.
strength of it and if it actually tears
Bro,
inside the shop,
who
then
would actually look for a
Then
strength
um,
of a
then
cloth?
you can
Yeah.
say it is not that
Bro,
good
come on, bro,
quality.
take part in the discussion. Don't be like
Then you can understand that is not good quality, and then you can
yeah.
move on. Yeah.
Like if it's a
She's
good
not gonna
quality,
The
then it
allow you
quality
won't
to
is not the
escape.
best, right?
Prapti.
So the
If it's
comfort,
not a good quality, right, it won't tear apart. But if it tear apart, that means that's a bad quality cloth. You can report that to the manager or the owner
oh,
of the store. You know?
that is true. But
Ahmed,
what if the clothes is like a medium quality? So basically you take it at home and like
Yeah,
not once you wear it once or twice, but if you wear it
yeah.
like around 3, 4, 5 times, then it tears.
Mhm.
But like clothes actually
Uh,
come like to
Then you
last for
can't
around 10
return
times.
it
rather, you can
because you
Wait.
check
have
if it is
already
made
you.
inside
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
it. It will be like, it will be written on the information, like they'll tell you, yeah, it's a good quality cloth, but it's not that good.
Yeah, and then
Of course, it will
after
be
you
written on
wear
the
it
information.
3, 4 times, I don't think they will take it
Um,
as in a
Of course, it
I
will
return.
be
think
written
I
on the
know what
They
you're
will
trying
take
to
it.
information,
say because
but
I had the same type of issues when I used to buy clothes. I think I have some of those which I wore sometimes, then it tore apart, then I just left out.
Ahmed, but the thing is,
Yeah.
about
What
the
is it?
quality, it's actually about the comfort rather than the durability of the cloth.
Yep.
So,
It's so
like,
actually
Yes, you
about
are
the
correct.
comfort. It should be
actually,
Yasin
comfortable,
is
no?
like
correct.
good
Yasin
quality clothes
always
are
correct.
actually very fragile.
Wait, very,
I know
very
if
what?
you really like feel comfortable wearing the clothes, then you'll start like really liking the clothes. But then, like
Mhm.
after wearing it for once or twice, if it tears, then you're probably gonna start crying because the clothes would probably be like really expensive. It's gonna be like your best friend. So
Actually,
if it
you
just
can
tears,
sue them if it
Wait,
happens, and
wait,
then
wait, 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 wait,
you can
wait.
give a case, and then
Um,
you
I don't
can
understand. Wait,
go
can
to
I ask you
court.
something? Have you experienced this situation for yourself?
I
Oh, me.
have.
So it tore apart, right?
You're asking me, right?
Yeah, I'm asking you. So the cloth tore apart. Is that what you're
So
trying to say?
basically, it was not exactly my experience. It was like basically one of my friends' experience. They told it to me.
Oh,
So basically, they
okay.
went over to. So basically, they went to the shop. They bought a
Mm-hmm.
clothes, and like
Mm-hmm.
after like 3, 4 washes, it tore, and like they weren't able
Three, four
to like
washes, right?
identify
Wait,
like
three,
three,
four
four
washes,
wear
right?
like 3, 4 like wearing.
Three, four
Nothing
where?
like because of this
You can ask
home
them.
washing,
It
it may ruined. You can go
uh,
with there is other washing methods, right? What we called,
Yeah,
I
like dry cleaning.
yeah,
I mean, the only
they
way to wash
Yeah,
clothes
so
is to like dump it in the washing machine. It'll wash it itself, right?
yeah, but
yeah,
some
like you
dress
can't
but
do
people
there
that
are
with
may
our
some
ruin
clothes.
clothes which
with
So,
can't
other
you
But
be,
dresses.
you
high quality
can't put
clothes
it
we have
sometimes
in
to like wash
washing,
it in a
even
washing
the
specific
machine which
way.
can't be
Otherwise, it will just
washed by water.
yeah, Yasin,
Some
come
clothes
on, come on.
they require a special type of cleaning which is
the
called
thing
dry
is,
cleaning.
with
I
quality clothes,
don't know
like
how
you
that
can't just
works.
uh, the thing with
Continue.
quality like clothes and all is that you can't just dump it in the washing machine. Like you have to like wash it in a specific order, like in a specific way. Otherwise, the cloth
Yeah,
will tear apart. Like it will
like
just be trashed. Like it should. It's actually said in like in you see quality branded clothes. They actually say this when they like when you buy clothes. Like
Bro,
you have
not
to.
only quality
yeah,
branded,
like
like
if
she is
you're
talking
buying a
about. Okay, continue.
big, premium or brand something, they'll tell how should we wash it, how should we use it, what kind of weather is suitable for the material, uh,
Yes.
and
Yes.
things like that.
I am pretty
Yeah.
sure they said that it's like the same exact way they washed it because they have already like gotten some professional clothes or whatever and they just wash it so they know how to handle professional clothes. But this one, I think it cost them around like 12,000, something like that. So they bought it and immediately after getting it, like they wore it only like 2 or 3 times and it just tore. And like it was so expensive as well, which they kind of got a loss and they, like I don't think the return policy was also there. So how would you like be able to determine whether the cloth is going to like last for longer and how is it like the quality of the cloth in the shop? Because
It
some
actually
clothes
depends on the
would
person
be
using though. Like if it's like a model or someone they'll actually like take good care of it. If it's like it's for casual wear, then it will be like trashed. So it depends on the uses of the person who's wearing it. So
it
you
would
can't really determine the quality. You can't really determine like how it will be. It depends on the person who's wearing it. So you can't really say how the the cloth will like be handled because like everyone who uses it are different people. Some people care about their clothes, so they'll take more care of it. Some people don't. They won't take as much care for it. So you will see the difference in the
but
clothes.
my
Yeah,
friend is someone who has already handled like these professional clothes like these jackets, like the
yeah, yeah.
I have no idea how to explain it, but like those overcoats. They were really expensive. They already had it, and so they bought another one, which was like around 12,000, like I said. Um. So
Yeah, so they won't actually like they'll when they clean it, they'll clean it in a way like in the required way you should clean a jacket. Like if you're cleaning some jackets, most of the jackets you are not supposed to like put it in the washing machine. You're supposed to do dry cleaning or something. So they know how to use it and they have the tools for it. Then they'll handle the clothes more, what is it, more with more care and like the way it should be cleaned. Or like people who like buy clothes as like what you say, you see in the people, some people, right? They buy clothes and this like expensive clothes like good material. They put in the washing machine and basically after like 3 4 washes, like it's like the quality dulls. So the so we have to know how to like we have to like be specific on the requirements on how to wash a cloth when before selling it. Okay.
That's
that is true as well. But yeah, but that was like
Okay.
a really top company, so I'm pretty sure they would have washed it properly or whatever. Okay, so I have another question, which is yeah. So how do different fabrics affect comfort and breathability?
Oh
So
yeah.
comfort.
Uh, if you
Yeah,
want to
Salma, you say.
answer, Yasin.
Nah, you say. It's actually your webinar. I forgot.
No, you can also like
Nah, no,
by
no, sorry, sorry.
telling it like this, we can study more. Maybe you have the
Support her.
more information. Okay.
What is the
Uh,
question?
bro is him.
like there are some people who are allergic to some materials, so they can use other materials which is good for them. So it is you know comfortable for them, and it's not about the material, it is actually about the clothing, like the design, right?
It's actually about the both. Not one.
Yeah,
That's
because
true. Yeah.
But the thing is about the material. Okay. So like for athletes, they sweat a lot. So cotton is the best material for them. Like it depends on actually depends on the person. Like you have to know about yourself to buy what kind of cloth you need. So for athletes, cotton clothes are better for models. Like there is a wide variety like linen for like you can use linen, polyester. Yeah, depends on like what's your interest. Like if you wear like we'll if you I what was I, yeah. If you give them samples of the clothes they like which they feel is comfortable, we can like make make clothes out of that material. Like so some like if I say I have this uniform,
email.
okay, it's made of jute, but it's very uncomfortable to wear, so I won't like it. But for some people jute is actually very comfortable to wear. It's very breathable. So
For
it
real.
depends on our preferences, like which material we need, like which kind of clothing we need. Designs is actually up to the creator to make it.
For people who live in beaches and stuff, they can't wear, wool clothes. It's
Yeah,
like really hot. But people who live in snowy area, they can't wear,
Yeah, and
normal
nobody
beach
would
clothes.
also
yeah.
wear
That's why like
wool type
Hawaiian
of
people wear
things.
that. Hawaiian
Hawaiian
people wear
people
that
wear
silk
that
clothes.
cat dress.
Yeah, bro, that
Uh,
silk clothes, right?
yeah, silk. Yeah, silk. Yeah, that's the material. Like some
Yes,
people who
yes.
live in, summer areas, they can wear, like silk clothes. But people who live in winter areas, they can't wear silk. They'll get frozen to death. And it's like that. It depends on where you live, what you like.
So
Everything
does
comes.
anyone have more questions?
At the starting, nobody had questions.
Yeah, bro.
I guess like everyone's doubts are clear and all. And yeah, thank
Fella,
you for joining.
I have one last
Ye-
question, which is which fabrics are like the most breathable?
It
I think
it
it's cotton.
It
depends.
depends on,
Actually,
Yeah,
it depends on
probably
yeah,
you.
it
cotton.
depends on
It
people.
depends
Yeah,
on
it
you.
actually depends on preferences.
Yeah, it actually depends on a lot of stuff. Like it depends on you. Depends on your
It depends
surrounding
on
Yeah.
your
areas.
body. It depends on your fat. It depends on your thinness. It depends on
It
many
depends on
things.
But
like if
averagely,
you're allergic to some
Like
material,
I'll tell
it will
you
be
my
very bad
situation.
for
It
you.
Okay?
depends on the
For
climate
me,
also.
for me,
what about
apparently for
average?
each month, right? Some clothes I'll find them comfortable for a period of time. Then after that, I'll
Mhm.
find it uncomfortable for another period of time. Then again, I'll find them comfortable after some time. I don't know what's going
But in
That
average,
depends
like
on the
which is
situation. Yeah.
the best
on. What you have seen?
material?
You
That
have seen
depends
at
on the
least.
situation. Like before you were at home, then the time you felt like the design was mostly for like home use, casual use. So
No, no,
you felt
I'm
comfortable at
talk.
home
I'll
wearing it,
tell
but
you.
you
There's this pant. There's this set of clothes I have. There's this pant. Okay, which I used to wear
yeah.
2 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, it was really comfortable. But from the last 2 weeks, I'm trying to avoid wearing that because it's really uncomfy. I don't know why. So yeah,
Then it's probably the weather, yeah. Like in winters we wear jackets and stuff, but like imagine wearing jackets on a summer day.
true, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's basically the
It
weather and stuff.
actually
imagine
optimal.
a guy wearing jacket on a 40-degree, bro. He's autistic. I mean, he's psychotic for real.
Like there is people
He's
that
on to something.
on
Yeah.
that
So
or
it's about the weather, the trend, and what you say. It's mostly about the trend. The design is mostly about the trend because
Yeah,
the
design is
trend
mostly about
changes like rapidly, and we have to like
there are
go with the
there are
flow.
some clothes right who look cool and stuff, and when you actually wear them, right, they have these cool designs, and when you wear them, it will be like so uncomfy, right? Because
That is because
right?
Yeah.
our we are not built like models. Yeah,
Yeah, bro, for real, man.
models have that 8 packs and
Yeah,
big biceps. We don't have
no,
that.
no, no, I'm not talking about models. I'm talking. Let's say you see a dress in a mall, okay, and the design is like really cool, and you like the design, and you buy the clothes, and you wear it at home, and you realize from outside it looks cool, but from inside it's very irritating.
That is why trial room exists. Yeah,
Your trial room, you can't find out, man.
that's actually
Like
true. Trial rooms don't do much,
I
but
don't do. You will be full of. You'll be like full of excitement of getting a new clothes. So you won't really like what do you call it? You want to pay attention, and
there's
like when
only
you
one
reach.
Yeah,
thing we can
Yasin
do
and all,
after that happens.
only
If you
have
have
the
a Asian mom, that is
excitement
better.
to buy, but he
What
and
was it?
all, doesn't
What
have
was it
There
for
is
you?
only one
excitement
thing
to
we
wear.
can do
That
if
is the problem.
the clothes are
People,
like if that.
just simply buy it and then keep it in their lockers. They won't wear it. That is the
Bro, do you
only.
have any cameras in my house?
No, I have your sister's, number. She
What?
she told
What?
everything that is madakaling in your house. Okay, that is
Guys,
Bro,
it's
happening
I
a
in
don't
your
have
webinar.
house.
a sister.
I mean, Janna.
Guys,
Excuse
Oh,
it's a
me.
webinar, guys, it's a webinar. Come on, it's a webinar.
okay, okay.
Can
This is a
anyone say
webinar.
one
We are
I
not
think you
sentence?
used
guys,
that. I forgot.
yeah. But anyways, I'm like giving a special
Can
thank you
anyone
for
say what is my
Yasin
sentence?
and Ahmed
Um,
and Abran for
Actually, I
making
have
this
one more question.
entertainment.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
Is that
welcome.
all right? Yeah. I am really sorry,
I
but yeah. Um, so basically, the last question is for my first question, where you mentioned the fact that it depends on the way the clothes has to be washed, right? How do you like maintain and care different type of fabrics and materials?
Oh, that's the thing. Property, when you
This
buy a
is
cloth,
the
actually it will be
information
mentioned,
in
There's
the
actually
it
like a
will,
classes.
way to like wash
like for
certain clothes.
example, may I answer?
Bro, let
yeah,
Fella
sure.
talk. Yeah, Fella was going to talk. She just muted up.
No,
Hey,
you guys
wait,
can
I'll be
answer.
the
Yeah, talk,
anchor,
talk,
It's
talk,
Fella.
doing
talk,
You
talk,
that.
can
talk, talk.
answer.
Like actually, like when you wash abayas and all, you don't use a normal what do you say?
Washing machine.
Normal
Uh,
detergent.
no, not yeah, detergents. They have special type of detergents for itself,
Yeah,
right?
and Fizan, can I ask you something? It will be mentioned in the cloth, right? When you buy them, they'll tell you,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it will
It's
be
on the
mentioned.
tags. It's on the tags.
Yeah, from the tax. If they're not in the tax, they'll tell you like you can't use it, it will get ruined. So Prapti,
Yeah,
hope your
some like
question is
some
answered.
clothes like require warm water, some require cold water.
I
It's
don't know
like
about
depends
that.
on the machine and stuff.
Yep. Ethan,
Yeah,
I think
And
Ethan
Ethan.
even
answered.
most of the machines has option like for cotton wells.
Ethan,
Basically,
hope.
Prapti, you will have to learn how to maintain these things or womp womp.
Dude, it's webinar. Come on, yaar.
I have a question. How do we
Okay.
tell these people to not use washing machines and stuff? Because
No,
some people
we
have.
didn't say not to use washing machines. We should use washing machines, but
We
for
should use,
certain
but
clothes, we should use washing machine.
Yeah,
yeah, for
It will
some
certain
be
clothes,
Some kind of
it
handmade clothes, like having more jewelries and all. It can be ruined if you use normal washing machine at home. So we can
wait.
go to I mean
those clothes have
give to
jewelries.
others.
yeah,
Yeah, you
some
don't know,
clothes
There are
you can
especially
there
with
also
there
girls
are
stuff.
specialized
What do
in
you
cleaning and
recommend?
stuff. You can.
Oh,
What do
Okay,
you
you say you.
recommend more, hand washing or machine washing? Which will make the clothes last longer?
It depends on the cloth.
yeah.
For last
Like
longing,
different
say
clothes
hand
need
washing.
machine
For
washing and different
for
clothes need
efficiency,
hand washing.
machine washing.
So yeah.
Wait, for like,
If you want it to last long, you have to hand wash. If you want it if you want to get rid of the washing like really quick, you have to. Then you can use the machine.
So basically, you're saying
wait.
that if the washing machine, if you put the clothes in the washing machine, then the clothes will get damaged quickly?
Yep.
He
I'm
No,
didn't
Exactly.
saying
say
it
that. He
not
depends
didn't
on the
say
everything.
that.
cloth.
It depends
Yeah,
on the cloth. He didn't say
everything
that.
depends on the
Actually,
cloth.
it does damage most of the clothes because it's like just a big so many moments like
Bro,
it
bro, bro,
rotates and
bro, go and buy
vibrates.
your brain back, man, or steal it back.
1 second, man. Ethan has raised his hand. Wait.
So, I think some low quality clothes, maybe when we keep in the washing machine, it might get torn.
Yeah. What is the question?
I just want to mention that we are
What is the
talking about
question
washing
you want to
machine,
ask?
not a
This is
shredder
question.
machine.
Is this statement? Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to mention that we are talking about washing machine, not a shredder machine. Continue.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think all
So,
my questions are answered. Thank you.
anyone have any more questions?
Is it
No,
my
sir.
webinar or your webinar?
I think Yasin
So
took
now it's
over, but
my turn. I am going to be the villain. So,
I
Stella,
think
how do
everyone,
you
yeah.
how do you
who's the
plan on
anchor
marketing this?
actually?
What?
How do you plan
On
on
this,
marketing?
you mean on this fashion thing?
Yes.
Okay, I'm kind of copying Zudio. I want to have this recycling system and I also uh, in my fashion country. I mean brand, and I also give them a usual discount for recycling, and I I give this eco-friendly materials for them and use natural dyes and what?
But natural eyes might deplete very fast, right? So it's not that optimal. Like
But like
normally,
most
you
of
know,
my
Actually,
in
designs
Fizan,
are
flats,
white.
Fizan, Fizan.
My
yeah, like
plan is white,
normally
so my white is
flats don't have
natural.
purple color, right?
Um,
Yeah, like
wait.
it's because like
Plants
it's
doesn't have.
opti
Wait. Plant. What is it? Can you repeat your statement, Fizan?
you're asking me.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Yeah, okay.
Plants.
Like
Yeah.
normally, what will you say? Like natural eyes are good. I don't say that it's not good and all, but
That I
it
understood. But
depletes faster. Like
yeah, it depletes faster. But I'm asking something you
purple
said
dye is
about purple.
only
That's why I choose a recycling method.
No, like when
That's why
they
I'm
done using
providing
the
a
cloth, like
recycling
when it
option.
depletes, right? They'll throw them away for
Yeah.
recycling to get a better discount and buy new clothes. Okay. When the clothes goes to recycling, they'll make a new clothes out of the old one. Bro, cycling, the pedaling. Do, 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 do. It's
Oh, I
it's gonna
see.
Ma'am, can
it's
I
gonna be
hear?
running in the generation.
Okay. Does it every questions are answered? I think uh we
Bro,
are done, right?
imagine you wear a cloth
No,
and
I
you
have
give
one
it
more
to
question.
recycling and your grandson after years buys that cloth, bro. Generational legacy.
Okay, Yasin have
So,
another question.
so how do you like how where are you going to get the materials for the what do you say for your
From the shop.
designs?
From the shop, and there are many natural people who use this, you know, use this eco-friendly materials. I mean, they made it.
Even like fibers can be
Yasin, you gonna
obtained.
start stitching?
You
You
know,
can
we
Huh?
even obtain materials from pineapple and all, like pineapple fibers. I don't know if it's much of a thing, but yeah, it's there. And
like we
yeah,
can
like
use flowers.
I
uh,
see. So
Yeah,
will it actually what you say? Will it tamper with the quality of the clothes, like using natural materials?
yeah.
maybe yes
Actually,
or
For
maybe
it
no.
will
I
maybe
mean,
increase the quality. It will
it
increase the.
depends on the person who use it. You know,
yeah, like there are people like who uses
Like
it
using
so
Uno
bad.
reverse card.
if it is Amin and all, I think he will take good care of it.
Ah,
So
Yeah,
what
so
about
but
me?
you are saying that
How much
Yasin
carbon
and all
dioxide?
is like
Will it
doesn't
trash?
take care of your clothes.
you don't know means yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
And yeah,
yeah, that was about my questions. Thank you for answering my questions. Thank you for the
yeah.
webinar.
Well,
It was very insightful. Appreciate it
and
very much.
Prati again. You guys can continue with Prati, I guess.
Yeah,
Huh?
so basically we're talking about recycling, right? How
Yep,
exactly,
yep.
like, if you take old clothes, like you have
Mm-hmm.
so many old clothes which are like worn out and stuff like that. How do you
Yep,
like
yep.
convert them and like recycle them
Okay,
into new
Prapti,
clothes?
I think, what's your name again? Yeah, Fella, I'm sorry. So Fella mentioned that, clothes are made up of threads and stuff. So we'll break it down to its, to its unfinished form. And after that, we'll make something new out of it. Like you will basically break down a Lego. Let's see clothes as, Lego bills. You'll break that Lego bill and you'll make a
Huh?
new one out of it. You know what I mean?
Okay, but like how would you just remove it? I
What do you
mean,
mean
like
remove?
There is
I
like
mean,
machines used for that and all stuff. Maybe
basically clothes are weaved through each other, and so basically if they're like really tightly knotted down, then how would you like de-knot them?
I
if
didn't
you
get you.
ask
Can you
me,
repeat?
Like
there's
we
actually
provide uh good washing.
yeah, even like there's a shop named Rent. Like you can rent clothes from there. So yeah, like that's also optimal for yeah.
We can also make from the usage of other people. We can make something new, right? Not only upcycling, like we can frame it somewhere.
Where are we going to get these recycled materials? Because most of the recycled materials contain a lot of what you say
Content.
bacteria.
I will go to
Chemicals.
Thailand, Indonesia, and all because
Uh,
they have many ideas of clothing, and they are the most founders of this natural clothings like flower clothing and all.
India left the
yeah.
chat, man.
So how can you assure that
People left
these
the chat.
recycled materials are actually won't cause any harm to our body?
Scientific test.
Oh, okay, okay. So you
That
will test the
like
clothes before
it works
making
according to
them.
your allergic. You're allergic to cotton, or then you can't wear cotton. You're allergic to what is like
Wait,
wool.
people
You
are
can't wear
allergic to
wool.
cotton?
What?
People are allergic to cotton?
Yeah, there are some
There
people
are
who are
like
allergic to cotton. Yeah.
there are
Bro,
people
Very
that are
interesting.
yeah,
that are allergic to
found
like
no
almost all
information.
materials of the clothes.
I see.
Wait. Wait, I want to say something about it. I think there's something called synthetic cotton and pure cotton. I think people are allergic to the synthetic one, right? Not the pure one.
Yeah, it's mainly because of the chemicals, and chemicals are very harmful for everyone.
Yeah,
for the
that
natural
I agree. But
cotton.
since we are talking about natural cloth, then synthetic cotton is bad, right?
Yeah,
So
It is not bad. Like it is not that
it is.
friendly with
Yeah,
us.
it's not eco-friendly. It's it's an unfriended eco.
Yeah.
yeah. So basically, like if you discard it, it won't get disposed.
Yeah,
Or
so that's what we are talking. We are not going to be using like synthetic cotton. We are talking about real cotton,
yeah.
right? Okay.
I guess everything
Actually,
is done now.
actually, I don't think my question was really answered. Um,
What was your question? Is that like how can
How does the
okay?
okay,
recycling work?
okay, so like
Sorry.
basically you have so many old clothes, right? So like for example, you have some clothes of yourself as a kid. Okay, so you wanna like make the cloth into like bigger, better clothes, and you wanna like turn the fabric into something else. Like for example, you have something like one in cloth, and you wanna turn it into cotton, like a shirt or something like that. How exactly do you think you'd be able to do that?
What is gonna be changed into cotton? Oh, again, can you again?
Yarning. We redo the yarning and all.
Yeah, basically,
Ma'am,
a
can I
proper
leave?
paper shredder machine, right?
Ma'am, can I leave?
Prapti, you know what's a paper shredder machine, right? In that
Mm-hmm.
and all, there's an option called like if when you don't want to like when you accidentally shred a paper, but you don't want it. I mean, you don't want to do that. You there's an option like oh, I don't know what's the name of that. Like when you press that, it comes back, but it won't be
Mm-hmm.
in the right thing. Like if you shredded half page, the half page would be like that itself. But it when it's for that what is this what's the name? Yeah, yarning and all. If there will be an option to redo it, right? Like take put it back into the normal one.
But the thing is, if they like reused clothes, like what if the clothes like where did the like what do you say? If the clothes are like infected with some kind of bacteria or infested with like some kind of
That's
fungus,
why we are
what-
washing it for, steaming, washing.
Bro, bro, before
what-
recycling, you will actually bleach or something the cloth, man.
Yeah,
Some
we
kind
do.
of safety, like something called arresting you because you are not properly
There's a
cleaning stuff.
testing for these clothes to find out it is like it does have any disease or kind of
Wait a
things.
Yeah,
second.
like
How does
Chemical.
clothes
like
have
if
diseases actually?
like if you don't maintain the cleanliness of a kitchen in a restaurant, it will shut down.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The same
but
thing works for
how does
electronics.
it work on clothes? Like, how does a cloth have a disease?
Dude,
Like,
like I'll tell you what.
Some
Let's say you
people
have corona,
weird
okay?
who has disease and just recycled it simply.
Fizan, like when I sneeze or let's say I sneeze at my cloth and they give it to someone. The cloth has my sneezing, right? So it has disease, right?
normally, you won't just randomly sneeze and
Yeah,
then
you will
give it
wash
away,
it and
right?
give. Yeah, you will
Listen,
wash it
I'll
and
give a
give.
better
There
example. Okay?
are,
So you would
there
wash it
are
on your
also
own.
many people who is affected with some diseases, and they have to wear some clothes, right? They can't.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if their
Uh,
diseases are like,
Like the patient plus something.
if it's a
yeah. Let's say
patient, okay,
patient for
they
corona
sweat
or
and they
COVID,
feel that that from the sweat they'll have that diseases come to their clothes. Okay, if we use that clothes, how can we make sure like it's safe to like recycle and use that clothes? That was the question.
Oh, that was the question.
So
That's a good.
for that,
There's.
I have told you the answer like if we bleach it and stuff before like make recycling, so which makes it like we kill most of the bacteria and of the fungal infections and stuff. So yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, you
Hello,
can check with.
can we end the like webinar before it's too late because it's getting late.
Yo, yeah, it's getting late. So, who's the answer
Yeah,
actually?
I apologize for all the commotion I
can we
made here.
move to the vote
Me
vote
too.
of thanks?
Yeah, yeah.
Who's the anchor? Just asking out of curiosity.
It's Panchika, and yeah, I have to
Was the anchor
special
there today?
thank the Ahmed and Yasin and Abran for supporting us
Yeah, you are welcome. You are
for
welcome.
making this
Actually, I am
webinar
supposed to say
very
sorry.
fun
We,
with
we
your
totally
jokes and
bugged the
all.
The
webinar.
thing I don't understand is this Ahmed, Abrar and all. You're currently helping the person of the webinar, but when the same class did a webinar like a few days ago, remember about the nature of future, right?
Yasin, Yasin, provide an
Bro, that was
answer, bro.
targeted, yeah. Don't worry.
No, that wasn't targeted or something, but this webinar was good. You know what I mean? This was good. That wasn't targeted at all, Yasin. Okay, that wasn't targeted. He just
Yeah,
feels
yeah,
like it
let's
because
go
he
on
was
to
on
the
the
vote of
anchor team.
thanks.
So,
I'll give.
Anybody?
I'll
actually,
give.
let's end it. Okay,
It
let's
is
end it. Everyone, tata.
Aisha who's doing what?
Do the
Aisha
vote
na
of
Who
thanks,
doing?
Simran.
Panchika? Panchika, you can invite Aisha.
Ma'am. Yeah. So
Ma'am, can we
that brings us to the end. I would like to welcome Aisha and Auren for the vote of thanks.
I thank our host Fella for her wonderful presentation about clothing and its impact on nature, and a great job well done to the others. I thank you for coming, for all of you to coming to this webinar. Thank you.
Okay, thank you all. Now I guess you can leave. Bye bye.
So thank you
It's a good
everybody.
webinar.
Thank
Oh,
you for the
finally,
webinar.
bro.
Bella,
It's
it
actually a
was
great
a
webinar.
wonderful webinar. Very good
Yeah, it was.
presentation. And the welcome speech, anchoring, vote of thanks, everything was nice. And Fizan, thank you so much for your support. And all those who asked questions and support the webinar,
Ma'am,
very well. Thank
actually,
you.
I wasn't there from the whole. I joined a bit late. I was
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
You were
there
late,
for the
but
Q&A
you
only.
helped really well. Thank you for that. Ahmed,
Thank
Abrar,
you.
everybody, thank you so much. Yasin also. Okay, now
Mm-mm.
we can
Thank
leave. I hope everybody
Sam
is
almost
getting
forgot my
sleepy.
name.
Yeah,
Dude,
Yasin,
come
what
on,
is
bro. Do you know ma'am's name?
Actually, thank you for the webinar. Okay, it was very insightful. I understand. I learned so many new
Yasin,
things.
before you thank for the webinar, can I ask you something?
Yeah,
When did you join?
I joined like I joined at 8:15. Yeah.
Oh, you joined at 8:15.
okay? So can we wind
Okay.
up? It's time
Okay,
to
Yep.
okay, okay,
leave,
ma'am.
right? Everybody, we are
Okay,
Mm.
going
ma'am.
to leave.
Bye.
Bye,
Actually,
everybody.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye. Good night.
Tata.
Bye. Good night.
Bye, bye.
Tata.
Bye. Thank you for joining, everybody.
Thank you, Prapti. Thank you. Bye, Aisha. Naurin.
Bye, ma'am.